Hi guys, welcome to my video, my podcast, as I said in the update. For this story, it's going to be Shigaraki X. Alright, let's get started. Your POV. You lay on your back, looking up at the ceiling. It had been a rough day. You decided to get up. You sat up on the edge of your bed, looking down at your hands, rough and scarred a bit from your last few battles with the pro heroes. You stood up and walked out of your room to find Dobby getting pestered by Toga like always. She perked up as she saw you walk in and smiled. "Hey," she said cheerfully as she walked over, knife in hand, glinting under the light of the base. The LOV base was more gloomier than usual. Shigaraki was out on a mission, or, well, just another day of terrorizing the city like always. And it was pretty gloomy without him. You sat down on the couch in the corner and began to talk with Toga. She smiled, tilting her head slightly as you recounted the day's events. She smiled, knife glinting as she put it away. "Well, ain't that something?" she said, smiling. "Well, it's been a rough day for me too." Okay, fair enough," she said, as you flicked her forehead. You both burst into laughter. A few minutes later, Shigaraki came back. Toga smiled ear to ear at whatever you said. You had just cracked a joke. A lame one, but still it was a joke. She burst out into laughter, fits of laughter. She couldn't control herself. She found it funny. Eventually, Shigaraki came back a few minutes later, holding your favorite tub of ice cream. He smiled. "By the way, guys, Shigaraki's your boyfriend in this role play. In this, podcast. Anyways, he sat down in the tub of ice cream and smiled. No one has really seen him smile unless he was really, really mad. You got up and went over to greet him. He was the only one to get soft around. The only one he got soft around was you. He smiled and hugged you, then pulled back slightly to look down at you. You're shorter than him, and he found that amusing. "Well, ain't someone a cutie today?" he teased lightly. You looked annoyed, but was furiously blushing. You looked away, trying to control your blush. Shigaraki just laughed and walked into the kitchen. He served two small cups of ice cream, and sat one in front of you, then sat down next to you. "So, how was today?" you asked. He looked annoyed. "Okay, to be honest, I got caught again. Shota, well, he's being annoying as always, trying to interrupt my plans of evil," he said with a smirk. He knew it was going to make you laugh, because of course it did. You burst into giggles. You found his personality charming and cute. You loved his laugh, and you loved hearing him crack funny jokes. You both also made occasional inside jokes with each other, and you basically were the perfect couple. to exist, and the only couple in the LOV base, at least right now. There was a sudden crash down the hall, and the sound of Dobby and All for One arguing again. You face-palmed. Okay, this was normal. You were used to it, but still, it drove you over the edge, having to hear them argue. Toga, meanwhile, was enjoying the drama. She smiled ear to ear, a grin spreading across her face. Hope you guys enjoyed the audio. Anyways, if you have any requests, please comment them down below. Have a good night, day, or evening, wherever you are.